Hi Stitchy friends, and welcome to my Flosstube channel. My name is Kenzie from Mud Puppy Stitchery, and I am a cross-stitch designer. I am a bird nerd and a wildlife lover, and I enjoy doing all of the crafty things. So if you're new, welcome. I hope you like what you see, and I hope that you'll continue to follow up with me on my future videos. And for all of my current subscribers, thank you so very much for your continued support. I greatly appreciate it. So how has everybody been? Can you guys believe I made it to 10 videos? I can't even believe it. That is a huge accomplishment for me, and I am really happy that I've been able to stick to it for the most part. But I'd really like my videos to become a little bit more regular, but unfortunately I don't see that happening until at least the new year, when things will calm down a little bit, hopefully. I swear I say that every single video. But right now is actually the busiest time of the year for my work, and I've been busy planning an educational retreat in New York City for next month for around 75 people or so. So it's been a lot. But the good news is I will be able to go with them, and that will be next month in mid-October. So I will also be moving out of my apartment and moving in with my boyfriend TJ in about a week, which is insane. So there's been a lot of planning and prep and clearing out and all of those fun moving things. But this is actually the last time you will see me in this setup. So hopefully I can set up a neat little space to record in my new area, and I'm really excited. And it's also the beginning of spooky season, and as sad as I am about summer ending, autumn is my second favorite season. So there's just always so many good shows to watch during this time of the year, and there's lots of cozy crafting time and fun fall activities, and I just love it. Alright, so let's jump right into the stitching. So I have a lot of fun things I want to show you today. So I have a finish, I have 2 WIPs, I have some stitchy kindness that I'd like to share. I've bought some new charts that I'd like to show you. And I actually have 3 stitch-alongs, Sal's stitch-alongs, and a new design release that I'd really like to chat to you guys about. So let's first start off with my finish. So this chart is called Song of the Morning, or it's also called Sarud e Sepede by Modern Folk Embroidery, and this was my birthday start in June of this year. And I finished this on September 8th, and this is stitched on an unknown light gray 18 count fabric. So the colors have been completely changed on this one, and I absolutely love how it turned out. With the greens and the oranges and the pinks, I think it turned out really, really pretty. And if you're interested to know what colors I substituted, just shoot me an email to my email address that's listed below, and I can actually send you the list. I usually like to show my color substitutions right now, but for some reason that sheet that I wrote it down on has completely disappeared somewhere in all of my moving mess, so I'm sure it will show up somewhere. But I love this piece so much, and this is actually my first sampler that I have ever stitched. I love that I was able to get it finished in sampler September, which is really exciting. And as far as finishing this little buddy, I am thinking about making it into like a large hanging ornament using sticky board and fabric. So I think it's going to look just beautiful once it is complete. But I'm glad to have that WIP crossed out officially. Alright, so speaking of WIPs, let's jump right into my 2 WIPs that I've been working on. So the first one is Prairie Birds by the Prairie Schooler, and I'm actually doing a stitch along with my friend Gwen, and we have a hashtag called Prairie Schooler Friend Sal that we are hosting on Instagram. So we would love to have more people join in on the hashtag, and the only rule is it's gotta be a Prairie Schooler. And it doesn't have to be a new start. It can be an old WIP that you've had laying around, but we would love for you to join us on this hashtag on Instagram. And so I am stitching Prairie Schooler Prairie Birds, and Gwen is actually stitching As the Crow Flies. So I will definitely have to pick up that piece once I'm done with this one, because I love As the Crow Flies. But this is how far I've gotten. I've completed 2 out of the 10 designs, and I plan on stitching them in a 5x5 formation. So I started this on August 7th of this year, and I am using all of the called for DMC threads. And the fabric I am absolutely obsessed with. This is Evergreen by Fiber on a Whim, and it's definitely a new favorite of mine. But again, I am absolutely loving this, and of course that's no surprise to anybody. And I can't wait to get this back out and get some more progress on it. And then the last WIP that I would like to show you guys that I've been working on is the Raccoon by Cottage Garden Samplings. So I know you guys have seen this one a lot in my past videos, but I am so eager to get this completed. I finally have the raccoon fully finished. So I finally have him filled in, and I am hoping that the next time that you see this piece, the rest of the stitching will be complete. And I have gotten through the hardest part, which is stitching the raccoon. So this is how he turned out. But this was started back in February of this year and is being stitched on 18 count verdigris by My Vintage Needle Arts. And I think he is looking quite spectacular. And again, I am eager to get this finished. But this is being stitched with all of the called for DMC colors, and I'm substituting the Weeks Dye Works Charlotte's Pink for the DMC Variegated 48. I did want to add a little bit of blue into his tail right there instead of the light gray. But unfortunately, the blue and the dark gray kind of blended together, so it's not as striking as I'd like it to be. But, oh well, it's okay. I'm definitely not ripping it out at this point. But again, I am eager to get this finished soon. So those are the 3 pieces that I have stitched on this past month. And I've also been working on and have finally fully finished my next installment in the Raptors and Fruit series. And it is called Bald Eagle Blackberries. So this has been a long time coming, and I am so happy that it's finally complete. But I'm really proud of it, and I hope you guys like it too. So this is available as a PDF chart in my Etsy shop, Mud Puppy Stitchery. And I actually tried something new, a little bit different this time. So when you download the chart, there will actually be 2 PDF files that you can download. So one is going to be like a regular PDF chart with the design spread across multiple pages, and then the other will have the design condensed on one page. You have the option to download both. But I wanted to make sure that I start providing a one-page chart just in case you prefer to stitch from, let's say, your iPad. And I know there are apps that you can download, and I think there's one called Markup, where you can take a picture of the chart and then it uploads it into this one app. And then from there, you can highlight different sections on the chart, and it tells you what percentage of the chart you have left to stitch, and etc, etc. It sounds really, really cool. I personally have never used it, but I've been hearing a lot about it recently from other flosstubers who don't like to stitch from paper charts. So, and obviously it's easier to upload the chart into this app if you've got it on one page. So let me know if this is helpful and if I should continue doing this for the rest of my designs. And also let me know down below if you stitch from paper charts or from a digital version. I also wanted to let you know I am working on a Halloween design that I am really excited about. And my goal is to get it out within the next month so that you have time to start it prior to Halloween. But the next thing I would like to show you is some wonderful stitchy kindness. So Gwen, my friend who is doing the Prairie Schooler Friend Sale, she sent me this absolutely beautiful package with just the loveliest card. And guys, seriously, I was in straight shock when I opened this up. I literally could not believe it. She literally sent me all 10 of the Lindy Stitches Bird Crush Bird Club patterns. Like, are you serious? Oh my gosh, I was in absolute shock. And then literally each pattern comes with a special overdyed floss, and it has like photographs of the bird and some fun notes from the photographer, some field notes, and stickers as well. So let me quickly go through all of these. So we have the broad-billed hummingbird. We've got the black-bellied whistling duck. We've got the Lewis's woodpecker. We've got the western meadowlark. We've got the American goldfinch. The American avocet. We've got the lazuli bunting. We've got the black-throated gray warbler. The Steller's jay. And then last but not least, the long-eared owl. I think he's one of my favorite. So again, I was in complete shock when I opened that package. It was just incredible. And she also included these adorable little scissors as well. So just so thoughtful. And Gwen, I can't thank you enough. Your generosity is unmatched, and I truly appreciate your kindness. So thank you so very much. I'm just so thankful to be in this wonderful Flosstube community, and I know that I've connected with so many wonderful stitchers just by doing this, and that just makes me so happy. As far as when I will start all of those, I'm not entirely sure. I'm not sure whether I want to stitch all of them on like one big piece or 10 separate pieces, so I need to do some thinking on that, but I will of course keep you posted. Up next is my acquisitions, or as Denise from Black Ribbon Stitch Studio says, investments in my future happiness. Also, please go check out Denise, who will be linked down below. She is hilarious. In her recent video, she stated that she should have a black belt in partial arts, and I laughed so hard. It is so true for me as well. But I love her so much. Please go check out her channel. But my first acquisition is going to be a PDF chart that I downloaded. Unfortunately, doesn't really have a cover sheet, so I will just show you the chart a little bit further away. But this is Pileated and Birch by Chickadee Needleworks on Etsy, and I absolutely love this. And I feel like it should be a pretty easy stitch because there's not very many colors and they're in very large blocks. But I can't wait to do this one. And I absolutely love woodpeckers, and what's cool is that I even have a woodpecker tattoo that I got done this year. It is a downy woodpecker, and I love him. I was able to pick up Bedelia Bunny by the Artsy Housewife, and it is such a beautiful piece. I have been wanting this for a really long time. And it's only about 96 by 94 stitches, so it should be a really nice and small one. And as you guys know, my boyfriend has a little rabbit named Esme, and she is mostly black with a little bit of brown on the back of her neck. So I will definitely be converting the colors on this so that it looks like Esme. Very excited about that. And then the last thing that I picked out is Forest Home by the Blue Flower. Now this was an immediate yes. Like, are you kidding me? Like, look at how stunning and beautiful that is. Janine McGowan is an absolutely brilliant designer, and she has been such an inspiration to me. So absolutely love that. I have no idea when I'll be starting any of these, but I am certainly glad they are in my stash. So I'd like to mention 2 stitch-alongs that I will be joining in very, very soon. So the first one is called Freaky Fair Isle, and it is hosted by Helen D on Flosstube and Carla at Cobweb Corner. And this will actually be starting Tuesday, September 12th, so very, very soon. And this is what the chart looks like. It is a beautiful bat, which I absolutely love, and I think it should be a nice quick stitch. And I'm thinking of putting it on this really nice 18 count navy Aida fabric. And then I'm going to be using what's called the Moulin DMC color variations and the number 4000. So it's a very, how would you describe it? It's very browny, bluish, orangey, variegated floss. So I hope you're able to see that. But I hope that this will pop out enough from that navy fabric, but I'm thinking it's going to look really good. But I already have a finishing idea. So I had bought this unfinished wooden board from Joann's in the Halloween decor aisle, and I thought it would look fantastic on this. But of course this will definitely be painted and distressed, but I'm not sure what color yet. But I am eager to get this started on Tuesday, and if you would like to join in on the stitch along, please check out Helen D's latest video where she talks more about it. So excited about that. And then the last stitch along that I will be joining in with is with Lorrie from Mischievous Stitches, who will be linked down below as well. On October 1st, we will be starting October 31st by Cottage Garden Samplings, and everyone is welcome to join the stitch along. Now this stitch along is being hosted by the shop Barefoot Needle Arts, and they are down in South Carolina, and their shop will of course be listed down below as well. Now they have all of the charts, they have all of the floss, and options for all the fabrics as well. So Barefoot Needle Arts is offering 20% off on the purchase of both the charts and the DMC floss with this promo code October 31st SAL. So the code is good until October 31st of this year. So I will be stitching mine on the called for DMC flosses using 18 count cornflower by Fiber on a Whim. I think that's going to look just beautiful. And then we will be posting this to the hashtag October 31st SAL, so same as the promo code. So please come join us. We would absolutely love that. Check out Lorrie, and please check out Barefoot Needle Arts shop. And the last thing before I go, I would like to share an awesome freebie chart from a fellow Flosstuber. Her name is Helen of Maximum Cross Stitch, and it is called Fall is Greater. Now, this is so stinking cute, although summer is definitely infinitely better, but fall is a close second in my book. So if you would like to download and print this chart for free, I will have that listed down below. Alright, stitchy friends, that is all that I have for you today. So I hope that you have enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please like the video, please comment down below, and please also check out my Etsy page, which will also be linked down below. And please follow me at Mud Puppy Stitchery on Instagram to keep an eye on what I'm doing in between videos. So I appreciate you so very much, and I hope to see you in about a month. So take care, do some bird watching, and stitch all of the things. Bye!